Good afternoon, my wonderful buddies. Hope you're all having a fantastic day as always. Welcome to a sort of sunny England. It was 30 degrees for the last 2 months. Today it's about 22 degrees, so it's not too bad. A traditional English summer day, I would say. Before we start, check out my beautiful t-shirt. I'm wearing the old ML Tropicana black t-shirt today. Don't forget, if you want to look like an absolute don, check out my website down here. Got loads of sick clothing. I've got loads of new designs out as well. We recently released a new Send It design. Send It! That is now in the shops. Yeah, make sure you check that out. Like I said in the last vlog, I've got loads of cool apparel coming out. We're doing sunglasses, beanies, hats, the works. So I'll bore you guys to death once that stuff's all ready. Today I am popping up to the farm. We're going to be doing hopefully a little bit of work on the Soarer. Well, we're going to get the Soarer out of the turkey shed, chuck it in Scouses. I'm going to speak to my old muckers at Micks Garage and we're going to order up a load of service parts. That's the red Soarer. I've got quite a few Soarers, so you're probably wondering what Soarer I'm fucking talking about. But yeah, we're going to be working on the red Soarer today. If you have been monitoring my Instagram, you will see that we have a pretty sick S15 coming in for Mrs. Monky London. So yeah, if you check out Mrs. Monky's Instagram down here and do her a cheeky little follow, you can keep up to date with all those shenanigans. I'm also going to be announcing the winner for the Vertex competition that we were giving away last week on Patreon, courtesy of JapWestMods. Yeah, I'll be announcing the winner for that later on. We've also got a super sick Patreon prize coming up for this week's competition. It is sick. One lucky person, all I'm going to say for now is one lucky person is going to get the ride of their life. Stay tuned for that, because that's going to be absolutely savage. You'll also probably notice that I've got a little join button now next to the subscribe button at the bottom of the channel. That's basically a new channel membership feature that YouTube have just introduced. Channel membership is really for the people that don't want to do the Patreon thing, they don't want to see the behind the scenes content, or they haven't got the time to sort of chat with me on Discord or do the competitions. So yeah, if you want to support the channel, this is a perfect way. It's $4.99 a month. You get a custom little emoji as well next to your name, so every time you post in the comment section, you have a little monkey emoji next to your name, so people can kind of see that you're a channel member. Anyway, I won't go on too much about that. If you want to join up, have a little look, just press the join button down below. You can cancel at any time. It's not a well, it's an ongoing subscription, you pay monthly, but if you just want to make a one-time donation, you can just sign up and then just cancel straight away, or you can keep going monthly and support the channel. Do whatever you want. Hola, Michael.
Hola.
Hola, Scalzi.
Buonasera.
Hola. How you doing, man? Look, I brought the sun with me.
Yeah,
Fist bump for you. Fist bump for you. You are fitting air cups.
Yeah.
I know that because you have an air tank in the back of your boot.
Yeah, just try and do some of the plumbing and stuff, get it all piped up while the interior's out.
Is this because you've lowered your car too much and now you need to raise it on a button?
No, maybe.
So this is the competition I actually put on Patreon last week because I was so far behind with the vlogs. Only the guys on Patreon actually knew about it. This is what we were giving away in last week's Patreon prize. Do you know much about this? Because this is like some sort of wonder fucking headlight cleaner, isn't it?
Yeah, so
get that out, man. Let's have a look.
Any headlights that have got like some fade to them.
Yeah, that stuff was. That headlight cleaner is basically first place prize, which is I think it's about 40 or 50 quid, isn't it?
It's like 50 quid, definitely.
Quite expensive, yeah. And it's literally from Japan. Proper JDM. Yeah, microfiber cloth, Vertex shampoo.
Vertex Super Polish.
Super Polish, yeah. This is the Vertex Nano Metal Lighting Clear, which I think is like some sort of nano metal protective layer. So this is why this stuff is so expensive.
If you, I haven't got my glasses on, can you read the instructions for me and just tell me what it says?
I got no idea what that says. All I know is it says JDM as fuck and does a super sick job. Yeah, that's first place prize. Second place prize was this very cool. What are they? They're like the sort of tube handles or train handles.
So yeah, originally people started taking them off the tubes, all the handles, and then started fixing them to their cars. The rear bumper's like a drift charm.
Yeah. So that is a drift charm. That was second place prize. Third place was this really cool limited edition Vertex. What would you say? Shopping bag? Yeah, it's got loads of cool stuff on it. Very JDM, very Vertexy, very cool. So yeah, that's third place prize. Fourth place prize was this cool limited edition Vertex decal and 2 JapWestMods decals as well. That was fourth place prize, very cool. And then the fifth place runner-up prize was 2 JapWestMods decals. We're also going to give JapWestMod decals with first place, second place, and third place as well. I think we're sorted. Are you confused?
Yep. The only thing I'm confused about, you're talking about all these prizes for the competition.
Yeah.
What is the competition?
Scouts made a very good point. What was the question? Yeah, so the question on my Patreon was, how many parts does JapWestMods have in stock right now? And I know the answer, because he told me.
Which is?
3,412 parts. Now we've got to look through the entries.
So you've got to look for all 100 entries
to
see who's closest.
Who's the 5 closest people. Right, that is all the potential competition winners. So Scouts is going to have a little bit of lunch, and I'm going to sit down and work out who's won these gorgeous prizes. See you in 5 minutes. Right, after many post-it notes, many complicated maths, we have our 5 winners. So congratulations, guys. So we have first place, Mr. Sam Barnes. He guessed 3,500, so only 88 away. Well done to you, sir. You have won this beautiful headlight cleaning kit. Very nom nom. James Ellis, you actually won last week's second place prize, so well done to you. You've also won this week's second place prize. You guessed 3,278. You were 134 parts away. You've won this lovely, what's it called? A drift
charm.
Drift charm, that's the one. Well done to you, sir. Third place, Mr. Adam Cregan. Congratulations, 3,600. You were 188 parts away. You have won the lovely limited edition Vertex bag. Extremely sexual. Fourth place, Jack Tolson. Congrats as well to you, bro. 3,172. You were 240 parts away. You've won this super, super rare Vertex decal and these 2 JapWestMod decals as well. Congrats to you. Finally, last but not least, we've got 5th place, David Goldsjaw. 3,658. You were 246 parts away. You have won these lovely JapWestMod decals. I'll also chuck a set of these decals and all the other prizes as well, just to say thank you. Congratulations to all you guys that won. Commiserations to you guys that didn't win, but we've got an absolutely savage competition coming up in this week's Patron prize. I'm going to be giving away an experience with Monky London. So you're probably wondering, what kind of experience is it? Well, one of you lucky buggers will get the chance to come down to the farm. I will take you out in the JZX for a good few hours. We'll go and do a couple of cheeky duggets, possibly on private land. And then we'll also go for a bite to eat as well in a local pub. So we're going to have a beer and a bite to eat, and you get a nice little drive and a bit of fun with ye old Monky. If you're international, no, unfortunately I can't pay for your flights over here. But yeah, if you do win the prize and you are international, you've got to get yourself to the UK. So if you can't get yourself to the UK, probably wise not to enter the comp. All you guys have to do to win this week's savage prize of a mini break with me is guess a number between 1 and 500. Chuck your answers down below on my Patreon. I'll put a little link here and a link below in the description. Chuck your answers down there. Me old mucker Mr. Scouse has found a very cool Google number generator. So to choose the answer next week, all we're going to do is put minimum 1, maximum 500, generate. And
that would be the winner.
So yeah, if you were closest to 89, you would have won a sick mini break with moi. Anyway, that's enough dribble for one day. We've been doing a lot of talking and not much doing. Scouse is just going to finish off doing his air cup installation on his GT86. Then we're going to go and grab the Soarer, drag it in and start going through what bits we need to order. Trusty Soarer, back on the channel, yes!
Remember, I've got no brake. Michael, I've got no brake.
I've got the
Tie rope. There you go.
Yeah, we did it. Right, the car is nearly in there. A little bit of bodge jobbery. Me and Mike have got to push it now, so we've got to concentrate for 2 minutes. First things first, Scousey and I are just starting to write a little list of all the bits that we need. Very kindly, Micks Garage are getting involved with the project and going to supply us a shitload of stuff. So yeah, if you guys can give Micks Garage a little follow down on their Instagram. Obviously, Micks Garage are going to be supplying all the parts for Georgie Soarer. Very kindly, Opiols are going to be supplying all the lubricants as well. So if you guys can also give Opiols a cheeky little follow on their Instagram down here. And like with Micks Garage, if you check my YouTube video descriptions, you will find a 10% discount code for OP. We've got quite a few ancillaries that Scouse and I have gathered up from the green shell, so we're going to be starting to fit all those bits in a little bit. In the meantime, we've got 4 beautiful work CR Kai. I believe they're 18 by 9.5, so it should be perfect fitment for a Soarer. They are Very nice, as you can see, very good condition. Georgie and I actually picked these up from a chap, I think he was sort of near Blackpool. We went and picked them up in the snow. It was a little bit hairy, but we managed to get them in the end. Tyres are all good to go. They've all been put on the rims. That's the rears. Just got this one to balance, and then I've already put one on the front to show you guys what it looks like. Looking pretty goddamn cool. There might be a little bit of poke. We might need to get Scouts to do a bit of fender bending, but for now I think they look pretty dope. Big shout out also to Mr. 621. He sent me these lovely. Oh, if I can get them out of the box. There we go. Oh. Big shout out to Mr. 621 for sending me these lovely black lug nuts. If I can get one out, there we go. Look at that. What a beauty. Always nice when you get new wheels to get nice new lug nuts. We're going to do the rears in a sec. In the meantime, Phoenix have been very kind and sent us some pretty sick Phoenix decals. Very cool. Oh, and a key ring as well, loving that. Look at that, Phoenix key ring. I love all these little bits I get, very lovely. Right, one brand new 1JZ Phoenix radiator. Obviously the old radiator wasn't, I mean it kind of works, but it's pretty bent. I don't know if you guys can sort of see that, but it's a little bit out of shape. So this new one should fit the bill perfectly. So I'm doing loads of plugging today, but these guys are kind enough to send these parts. Yeah, can you guys give Phoenix a little follow down here on their Instagram? And then yeah, check out my YouTube video descriptions for the Phoenix radiator discount code. Very proud to be supporting New Zealand parts, very cool. The one thing we will need to do at some point is the previous green shell had a really nice sort of custom bracket to hold the front mount and the radiator in place. We haven't actually got any brackets at the moment, but for now, Scouts and I are just going to get the radiator in situ. We didn't have radiator brackets, but then we realised I've got 2 more Soarers. They are actually for sale though, so if you are looking at this car, don't worry, I will give you 20 quid off because it's missing the radiator brackets.
The good thing about these 1UZs, you don't actually need radiator brackets, it's an optional extra, so lucky for us we can borrow them.
One of those. One of those. One of those.
You make a good scrubber.
Scrub up nicely. What am I doing? I am scrubbing GG's fan. Well, I am. I'm doing that. Cheers, mate. So I'm putting a bit of brake cleaner on here, a little bit of scrubby her up. I just thought a little bit of aesthetical goodness wouldn't go amiss. I know it's a missile car and whatever, but it'd be nice to get it looking fresh for the old missus. And by magic, Mrs. ML arrived. How are you?
Good.
Looking absolutely stunning today, I must admit. Let me know in the comment section, yay or nay. I'm going to say yay. What do you think of your wheels?
My wheels look fresh.
Wheels look sick. Was it worth the fact that we nearly died in the snow to try and get these?
Nearly got stranded.
So all the radiators installed, got the viscous fan all back on. We're not going to connect the radiator up yet because we're not actually going to fill it with coolant. We don't plan on running it, although we will crank it over just to make sure it's all okay, make sure we actually do get a start signal. I have cranked over by hand a couple of times just to kind of get the oil flowing round, and we will see what happens.
This is the magic. Will it crank over? Will it explode?